Hey folks, welcome back in our Poem Mouse video, and today let's talk a bit about the new Iono and Bellibolt that's dropping later tonight, right? And yeah, this unit is very good. It's surprisingly very nice, right? It does like so many different things, and it does those things a lot. And they're good things. They're really nice things. Okay, so anyways, let's go over this unit, right? So starting off, it's a support. It's a support, electric type, weak to ground. It's the only thing, right? You know, its EX roll is special strike, which is slightly suspect. I feel like the jury's still out on that one. I'm not gonna say it's like a complete dud, right? With a lot of other supports, but it could have been It could have been something else that probably would be a bit more widely, more useful, I guess. But anyways, all right, like I don't know, it's just almost like anything. I guess like maybe not tech. Actually, I don't know, tech maybe. Whatever. Let's get into it. So, yeah, the unit. Let's go over some of the upsides of this unit first, right? So. First of all, it's a solid tank, right? I mean, if you look at the defensive stats, nothing really jumps out, like stat-wise. I mean, the HP's not incredibly high, the defenses aren't crazy high either, but you do have like some stuff that helps you, you know, keep you alive. You know, for example, you got the potions here, right? Which you could obviously also use on your teammates. You have built-in just vigilance on your passive. You have other stuff like, you know, natural remedy, brain brawn, and sterner stuff too, right? Just depending on the stage, physical or special, you can maybe pick one of those up if you want. Then you got stuff like endure again. I believe it's a 5 out of 5. Yeah, it's a 5 out of 5. But endure again, you get an extra endurance, I guess, right? Sync damage guard, that's 4 out of 5, I believe. Trage tank 9, right? You could heal a bit over there as well, and obviously you have your regular potion stuff. It's almost like these are expected now, these nodes. And then yeah, you have this, which could buff your defense, you know, and special defense by 1 every time you use your impulse. Although, you know, albeit these are 5 out of 5 nodes, so you know, some of the tank-ish stuff is more at 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5, unfortunately. Again, it's not that she doesn't have anything outside of that, but yeah, she's not gonna be like a crazy good tank, but she should be all right. She should be all right. So yeah, that's one. Then you got the team max crit buffs. I mean, being a support, gotta buff something, right? And that thing is you know, crit, +3 crit, which is cool, I guess, right? It's 1 MP, so use it once, max it out, boom, you're good. And then, yeah, you have this free move next for your entire team on the passive over here. Applies free move next effect to all allied sync pairs when the user is hit by an attack move. Every single time you get hit by an attack move. Yeah, you know the hop thing where, oh, it's a chance after you get hit to get free move next to yourself or whatever, right? This is every single time guaranteed for the entire team. So you can look at that speed and it's like, oh, the speed sucks, right? I mean, that's like pretty bad speed stat, but like, who cares? It's like not that big of a deal, because again, every single time you get hit, you get free move next effect, yeah, on your team. So yeah, you really just, I guess, in most case scenarios, you want to hope the opponent doesn't just, you know, don't use any like stat buffing moves or whatever, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty big. As for some other like gauge stuff, you have like charging infliction 2 on eerie impulse if you just want to overkill or whatever. I don't know. Why do you need that many gauges? Anyways, yeah. Clearly, your gauges are mostly pretty fine with this unit, as long as you keep on getting hit. And then you have insane amount of special move up next for your team, just unbelievable amount. So first of all, you have it on your training move over here, right? Increase special move up next effect for all allied sync pairs by 2, right? You use your training move, boom, that's +2. Special move up next just based on that training move, and then you have a passive where the first time you use a training move, you get what? Plus 4, right? Special attack, as well, right? For the team. So that's, you know, plus 4, right? It's not plus 6, but it's plus 4. And then let's see what else we got. And yeah, every time you get hit by an opponent's you know, attack move as well, right? On top of getting free movement effect for your entire team, you also get special move up next for your entire team as well. And yeah, you got a lot more. You got a lot more. You got a lot more in the grid, for example, right? Team Smart Start. That's you know, +1 special move up next when you enter the battle. Probably not the best thing to pick up considering the, you know, the cost there, right? And then yeah, you have another one, which is the not special move up next, but special attack buffs, right? When you use your first trainer move, right? So if you want to max it out, you can max it out. It does cost you a lot though, because like to get there you have to go through either one of these 3, and then it costs like another 10. But where's the special move up next one? Oh, there it is, right? Yeah. You got another one here. +2 special move up next after this sync move. Only the first time though, right? Or once per battle. But yeah, you got more there, and then you got yeah. I think that's all, but still, you're getting a lot of special move up next, right? Like every single time you get hit, you get special move up next for your team. So that's very good, very good. Yeah, great stuff. And then outside of that, you got special attack and special defense debuffs, which is nice generally, right? Yeah, I mean, Eerie Impulse is, you know, special attack debuffs, and then you also have Stupefying Strike 9, I think at 5 out of 5, which could debuff opponent's special defense as well. So that's nice. And then you got Paralysis and Flinch off of your B move. The B move activation, you do need 3 special move up next, but you know, that's not that hard, right? You know, you get your trainer move in, get hit once, and boom, you got 3. And yeah, 50% chance to flinch, and then guaranteed chance to paralyze. Also, there's another -2 special defense down there as well. And then last thing is like damage, maybe off that B move. I mean, the special attack stat isn't great for like a damage healer, because, well, it's not that much of a damage healer. I mean, it's a support, but for a support, that's all right. You know, 336. That's what, like, is that like that's more? Is that more than Typhlosion? I don't know, something like that, right? And then you have like a 240 BP move over there, costs you 4 gauges, which is also 0 gauges because you get that for free. The free move next, right? And yeah, and you probably have like, you at least have 3 special move up next when you're using it. So it's yeah, you could probably do some damage here. You could potentially do some damage here. It's not gonna be very, very common, right? But we'll see. We'll see once we get to use her. But there is that potential. At least it's gonna be more than most supports, that's for sure, right? So yeah, that's some of the upsides. And as for downsides, I guess I don't know. I don't really see any big downsides, I guess. Like, yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I guess maybe if you want to say like, I don't know, like you know, the defense debuffs and defense buffs, or special defense debuffs and defense buffs, that has to be like 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5, which okay, I guess. And I don't know what else. You need to get hit by the opponent, which is okay, but you know, just shouldn't be that hard, right? Most stages attack you a decent amount. So yeah, I don't really see any big downsides, honestly. Yeah, it's a good unit, man. It's a really good unit, I think. So now let's talk a bit about sync grids and I guess I guess one other downside exam, maybe the EX roll is like, it's like strike, so you know, is it really that worth going for? But I don't know. Again, I feel like maybe you could get some damage out of this thing, right? Like, damn, you know, that's a lot. Again, obviously, you're not using this like every single turn, right? So it's not like consistent, but yeah, it might not be terrible. I'm just saying it might not be terrible. Is also, anyways, yeah, let's get back to it. So the synchro lucky skill stuff. Again, it has built-in vigilance, right? So if you're a fan of that, you won't really have to worry too much on that front. Right, so in terms of like any other options you want to go for, I feel like you don't have to worry about gauges either. So, you know, maybe head start depending on the team, or maybe one of those especially if you're not going for like 5 out of 5, right, or 4 out of 5, I guess, right, is that one. But yeah, if you're not going for like 4 out of 5, maybe like sentry entry, or what was the other one? Wise entry, right? The one that, you know, gives some the +2 defense, special defense, just so, yeah, again, just defensively, maybe that would be a bit helpful there, right? Just get some defensive stats, and yeah, or crit strike too if you just want to go for just go for like the whole like EX strike roll and damage, blah blah blah, all that stuff, which could be funny. But anyways, yeah, that's in terms of lucky skills. So let's talk a bit about the grid. So at 2 out of 5, all right, you do have either Sterner Stuff 2 or Brain Brawl. So, Brain Brawn. So again, depending on what stage you're going for, right, you could maybe pick up one of these to take a bit less damage, right, and then you know, go down, pick up the potions, some of the potion stuff, right, Natural Remedy if you need that. Unbending, Stalwart, again, these are all stage dependent. I wouldn't really go for the training move NPR. It's an NPR 2 on, you know, plus you don't, like, okay, I guess more special move up next is nice, but I wouldn't go for that gamble, honestly, right? So yeah, just depending on what you need. If you don't need those, then don't pick them up, right? Brain power, I don't know, man. I mean, if you go like for the whole like EX strike roll, then sure, I guess, right? But if you're not going for the EX strike roll, I'm not sure if it's that worth it. All right, so 3 out of 5. So 3 out of 5, you do have a lot more options over here, right? If you want like Eerie Impulse, Brain Gain 9 over here, which gives you, you know, another special move up next every time you use it, it could help in accelerating your B move usage. Right, so again, if you do have her like EX Striker, maybe you could go for this one, right? So that would be what, like +2 special move up next every like round, right? They hit you once, and then assuming they hit you, right, and then you impulse, so like it could turn into like every 2 turns you get to use it, or I guess it's like what, let's see, if they attack you like every turn, right? Yeah, like every 2 turns you could use one of your B moves with +4 at least special move up next, which could be nice if you again just want to do a bit more damage, or if you just want to utilize it to either, you know, just use it faster so you could debuff the opponent's special defense and try to get the flinches in, right? So that could also be, you know, it's not just for damage, right? Not just for damage. So that's an option. The sync move on a shorter stage, you could definitely go for this one. You know, it's +2. That's a solid amount, right? So, you know, if it's short, you know, you could get that in quick. Maybe not so much in like a legendary arena or whatever, right? And if you need that extra +2 special attack, which I rarely are that many units in the game that really need that extra, right, to max it out. Usually they at least have +2 themselves, right? But, you know, maybe if there's a stage that like debuffs your special attack or whatever, then I guess, sure, right? But, you know, other than that, you could probably go for that like Triage tank if you want, you know, just to heal a bit, right? That could be nice. Or actually, how much would this? Yeah, or you could just go for this. I feel like that's probably gonna be better than Triage tank, right? 1 Master Healer, 50%, 10%, or if you want to go gamble for the NPR, it's only an NPR 2 though. right? But, you know, for example, if you don't need Natural Remedy, you get like 2 of these, which I think are probably a bit more useful, right? So, anyways, something like this, probably. 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5. These are definitely good, right, in my opinion. So, you know, if you don't need the potion stuff, you could definitely go for this. You can maybe just pick up one of these, right? And whatnot. Sync Damage Guard could be nice, and, you know, some high damage stages like a high score event or something. And then at 5 out of 5, I don't know. Endure again could be clutch. Again, in some like just high damage stages over there. Obviously, it would cost you a lot, right? So, higher energies. In terms of this, you could go for that as well. It's probably just more like an offensive, you know, option, obviously. So maybe you don't need that many like defensive stuff, right? So yeah, I mean, Endure again and Sync Damage Guard, they're functionally kind of the same thing, I guess. You just get like 1 extra, you know, just free damage negation in a way. It's not completely the same. One's just a damage negation, the other one's just surviving a you know, KOing blow, right? So, you know, probably don't need both of them. So yeah, if the stage doesn't hit that hard either, you could probably go for this, which is nice in like a legendary gauntlet sort of situation, right? Longer battles and all. So yeah, anyways, that's some of the options you could go. Anyways, yeah, if you can't tell, I think this is a great unit. I think it's a really, really good unit. As support, right, obviously, just, you know, just gives you a lot of special move up next, right? For a special support, this is amazing. Yeah, it's definitely one of the best special supports in the game, right? And the gauges thing is just crazy. A lot of yeah, it's almost perfect, I want to say. So yeah, I guess like your main contention, probably, if you don't have you know, enough resources just between, and you need a support, right, or special support, like, oh, do you want Iono or do you want Meloetta, Rosa, right? Personally, I feel like Rosa would probably be a bit easier to use, first of all, and you know, useful in, I'd say, probably more situations. I guess. Oh, that's my game. Although I guess you could make the argument just for like the free move next thing, this unit. But yeah, both of them are really, really, really good. I probably prefer the Rosa a bit more personally, right? But either one, whichever one you go for is, you know, the one you pull is the good one. All right. So yeah, I think this is probably at least like a 8.5 out of 10, which is you know, for a Pokefair, I think that's yeah, this is probably one of the better Pokefairs you could go for in this game. It's really good. It's really good. Amazing unit. So anyways, yeah, that's me. This is the one. I guess I hope y'all enjoyed, guys. Think in the comments down below. Like, enjoy the videos from my channel, some more Pokemonster content. Good luck pulling, and I will be pulling not when it drops, but, you know, whenever I, you know, wake up tomorrow. So again, good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next one.